big hair, fake nails, insane amounts of makeup, and over-the-top outfits. No, I'm not talking about celebrities or social media influencers. I'm talking about children. Child beauty pageants have popularized dressing up little girls in teenage and adult clothes, covering them in makeup, and then pushing them onto stages to perform choreographed routines that often include movements that are inappropriate for their age group. These child beauty pageants need to be banned because they psychologically damage the children, they attract child predators, and they encourage abusive behaviors from the parents. Now, to begin, child beauty pageants psychologically damage children. One way of doing this is that when child pageant contestants grow up, they are more likely to develop eating disorders. This includes disorders such as anorexia and bulimia, which is the fear of gaining weight. So they strive to maintain a below normal weight by starvation and or too much exercise. According to the National Library of Medicine, quote, self-esteem, dieting, and body image of 131 beauty pageant contestants were examined by an anonymous survey. Over one-fourth of the women had been told or perceived that they had an eating disorder. Almost half reported wanting to be thinner, and 57% were trying to lose weight, end quote. Another problem is the effect it has on mental health. The average age to show signs of anxiety is about 25 years old. However, when forced into a life in front of crowds of adults 24/7, these young girls begin to develop anxiety at a much younger age. It also impacts self-esteem in a negative way and causes depression because they are consistently being compared to other girls over their looks and talents. These beauty pageants also attract child predators. Child predators, also known as pedophiles, don't even need to try that hard anymore to obtain the content of young children. They can easily obtain videos and pictures of little girls parading themselves around on a stage dressed in revealing clothing while making provocative movements and gestures. The popular TV series Toddlers and Tiaras documents all this, then airs it on national television, putting it right out in the open for pedophiles to use for their own pleasure and entertainment. These pedophiles can also be dangerous, and it isn't very hard for them to target pageant children. On television shows that stream these beauty pageants, not only do they release the names of the contestants, but they also release the town from where they come from. JonBenet Ramsey is a prime example of this risk. JonBenet was a child beauty queen who was known by millions all over the world. However, when she was only 6 years old, she was murdered and found dead in her own basement. While the case is yet to be solved and the exact reason for her murder is unknown, many point to her being a pageant queen as the most likely reason for her to be a target for this murder. And finally, the pageant also encourages abusive behavior from parents. To win a beauty pageant, you have to have the beauty to do so. This is where the abusive part comes in. Most parents begin to force their daughters into doing things that they don't want to do. This can include things such as putting on fake eyelashes, getting waxed, getting spray tans, and even forcing them to drink caffeinated drinks and eat sugary snacks so that they have enough energy while performing on stage. More often than not, parents put their kids through these pageants for their own benefits. Pageant winners get prizes that usually consist of tiaras, trophies, and cash prizes. Most parents happily let their daughters keep the trophies and tiaras. However, many of them decide to keep the cash prize for themselves instead of investing it into their child's future. Now, in conclusion, child beauty pageants need to be banned because they psychologically damage child participants, they attract child predators, and encourage parents to abuse their children. Now, these pageants are socially and morally wrong in many ways. These young, innocent girls are showcased in front of thousands of people just for the title of Prettiest in Show or Best Personality. I hope that while listening to what has been discussed today, you can understand for yourself how wrong this is. I encourage you that when given the opportunity to speak out against child pageants, child beauty pageants, you take it and speak out confidently. Thank you.